Okay. Hi, my name is W Boy the Engineer, and welcome to my first video. This is probably going to be very stilted, very disjointed, and very low energy because still trying to figure things out. But I get to do one thing that I've always wanted to do, and that is talk about audio and mixing and engineering. So for this first one, I'm going to be keep it very simple and speak on a mix. Very simple one, 2 tracks. That was done for an artist who's one of my favorites, Keilana. And it's just a little simple cover song she wanted to do for a little series on her YouTube channel. And the song is Landslide by legendary FleetWood Mac. And, well, this is how it goes. It was just 2 tracks. And one would think, hey, this is kind of too simple. Why would you choose this as your first video, at least as an introduction to yourself as an audio engineer? Well, when it comes to audio engineering, you can always keep it as simple as you want, or you could be like me and overly complicate things, but still have fun. That's usually how I go about approaching any type of mix, no matter how big or how small. You can be as creative as you want and still have fun, no matter how small it is. And this is as small as you can really get, as simple as you can get. Just a simple guitar and vocal. So with that, let's play it. Just some of it to get the idea of how it sounds before, or you go in and do all your little fixings, or what I did really to approach it. Here you go.
1, 2, 3. Took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in a snow-covered hill, till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, waves flow. Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Whoa.
Now that's just not with anything on it. Very clean. As far as it's dry. It sounds really good already. The guitar playing is lovely, and when it comes to singing, Keilana always just smashes it. But now it's a question like, why would you mess with it? Well, considering that it's supposed to go to a visual, I feel that it doesn't match up. When you listen to this song, it kind of is that it does sound good, but it doesn't match where she was going to be in the video, which is this open space, this hilltop, very beautiful, very out and about, no walls. So you would want a bigger sounding, livelier mix, right? So this is how I approached it. Open up the guitar. I wanted to at least have more definition, considering that this sound comes from as if she recorded in her bedroom, which I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And when it comes to this guitar especially, it's very nice and light, so I would assume she was using a DI to record it. So this is what I did to at least open it up and make it sound just a bit bigger. First and foremost is always EQ, some subtractive EQing, even a very specific frequency that she herself pinpointed, because some artists have extremely good ears and can even pinpoint the exact frequency they want to get out that was bothering them. So very interesting. So it's a subtractive EQing in the mid range as well as boosting them in the low end. And even though DIs don't really pick up that frequency, it's at least trying to bump it up and to take out a bit of to shove out a bit of the highs as well. You'll see with the voice at least. I did for this first EQ pass. Come to the compressor, light compression, initial compression at 4 or to 1, on a relatively high threshold, fast attack, slow release. And the second EQ pass. That's interesting. As it felt a bit of a rumble, a hum at this frequency, so I notched that out with this EQ. So yeah, and to hear how it sounds. A little bit more full. A little bit more full. Not much of a hum. Here it's relatively gone actually.
Took my love and I took it down.
Let's mute the vocal for a little bit. Yeah. Went from this to this. A lot more open now, a little bit more bigger. Notes sound much prettier. DV to open up room for the voice. But yeah, so that is the guitar on the first intro track. Now let's go to the voice. When it comes to Keilana, she's an amazing singer. Yeah, I can't say that enough. But again, where this is going to go, it's more on matching up visual wise. So this is what I did for her voice, and honestly, it's not that much. Much EQ work, or cut the lows to at least have the guitar sit in that area. Took out some of the mids to make room for the guitar, because there's a lot of room for the guitar, because mainly rests in the mid range. To improve the wording and the phrasing, and boosting the highs. Highs at 5K. Okay, and always a compressor on the voice. Use a light one as well. Again, fast attack, a little bit slower release. And a slight boost in her voice above the guitar. And this is what it sounded like. Sounds like without the guitar. First.
Tight, can I handle the the seasons of my life. Whoa.
A little bit more airy.
Whoa.
A little bit more airy.
Well,
Open.
I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you.
A little bit more defined
But
as well.
time makes you
Put in the guitar.
older. Children get older, and I'm getting older too.
Blends well with the guitar.
Whoa.
That's always important, the balance and the commingling of the two.
Whoa.
Make sure to not allow it to step on each other. Start at the beginning.
Took my guy, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Whoa.
Okay. Sounds a little bit better, right? Now here's where it gets a little bit more interesting. These are my subs, or effects subs and sub of masters. Yeah, as I said, you can get as simple or as complicated as you want. I go for the latter because it's much more fun. It's 2 tracks, but hey, so you can have fun with 2 tracks, right? So, what my chain usually consists of is always going to be a verb, a parallel compression, some delay if I want to, and some distortion. One thing I learned about distortion, it can be either your worst enemy or your best friend. When it comes to cleanliness, it's not really a thing that I want to listen to because it gets boring. So to add texture, a bit of character, I do introduce just a little bit of distortion. And my chain, the way it works, it's meant to always bring a vocal forward as well as contextualize it within a mix and give it the character and depth it does need, you know? So let's go with the guitar first though. Something simple, nothing too crazy. A verb with a parallel compression, some distortion because guitarists do love some good old distortion. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, that's a delay. Yeah, some delay. Yeah, let's see how this works. Just to introduce. Yeah, not gonna go one by one like I just did, but just kind of. You'll hear the interplay. A with dry to wet. So this is wet. You already did dry already. A lot bigger. Those notes have a little more grit to them. They're more very open now. Goes from that to that to that. You hear it. Very subtle, but it's there. Or you listen really close, it's there. Okay? Now to add in the vocal. Just further to more context again.
Can the child within my heart rise above?
Right?
Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the
dry? Just one more context, and then now you add in
slow? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life?
Now it's not subtle, because as far as when it comes to verb, it did ask for a bit more verb, and you got to go with the artist and what they prefer and what they like. But for me, I usually just go with one verb because it's usually enough. But to blend the two verbs together, it's very interesting. And so again.
Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Whoa.
Okay, now let's listen to both of them together. From the beat, together.
Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Whoa.
Okay, so very interesting, right? And just to give a bit more or explanation of what I did exactly, it's not I don't slap on just verbs and leave it as is. I tend to shape it to how I want it, usually with a band pass. Yes, a cut in the mids for obvious reasons. But I like to band pass my verbs to get a certain band of frequencies that a verb can offer, because it expands on all of this of what them out more. But I like to shape it to how I like it to sound. I don't like, some verbs are a little too open, a little too heavy, so I do this a lot. Where band pass is, most who don't know, is just taking two specific frequencies at bottom, at its lowest and its highest, and setting a precedent that any frequencies below this frequency is specified, the lowest one gets cut, and any frequencies above this frequency at the highest gets cut. So it's only leaving a specific band, and the frequencies is from this to this. So where it's at right now, as far as 230 to 49, so in between them, those frequencies, that's the frequencies that are getting let through. Okay. And as well as compression, to just is that level, to level it out, to level out the peaks that tend to happen when you have a verb. Verb is just to catch those peaks. It's light compression, very light compression, fast attack, and fast release. And as far as parallel compression, really it's always just heavy compression. So heavy ratio, usually it starts at 12 and you can work your way up depending, but it has very low threshold and a very low release. This is just to bring out the presence of what you're trying to compress out even more. Or so, alright. Oh yeah, it's very interesting. So in doing so, this is what it all sounds like together. one more time. And this you're seeing right here is called automation, and it's referring on the guitar space. So the verb of the guitar. So at certain points, the verb will get bigger, and at certain points, it'll drop back down to its normal level, just to make things a little bit more interesting. So this is what it sounds like all together. Again, from the beginning. Sorry.
Took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Whoa.
So yeah, so let's run it back, dry, what it sounded like before, or the old seasoning, div seasoning, all that out. This and all this. We're going to talk about this glass. So let's go boom and boom.
1, 2, 3.
This comes out well, as far as my commentary is concerned. So again, sounds very nice, but it won't match up to the visual that's supposed to go to.
Took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain
And she's under the guitar. Now that's too good in that regard, but let's add the seasoning. Interesting, yeah?
Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Whoa. Whoa. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you older, children get older, and I'm getting older too.
And this last part, in the mix bus, well, considering that, again, I'm no mastering engineer at all, respect to them, they're a whole different animal altogether. They are the reason why your stuff sounds good, no matter where you play your favorite music. But this is a very, very, very lame aim master, but it does glue the whole ensemble together of these lovely 2 tracks. And so let's run it back again with truly everything.
1, 2, 3. Took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Whoa. Whoa. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, children get older, and I'm getting older too. Whoa. Took my love and I took it down. Climbed a mountain, I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Whoa.
But yeah. So thank you for listening, and well, again, you can actually check out the video on Keilana's YouTube channel. Just search up Keilana Landslide. It should show up as the first result. But yeah, this was interesting, fun, love talking about audio and effect. And I finally was able to find something that allowed me to do something like this. I am very happy. But yeah, till next time, I believe even the next video I will do is a whole live mix. Don't know what a song, probably it's going to be a practice song. But yeah, I'll find something. This is fun. Gonna leave it as is, not going to do edits, just gonna keep it as raw as I want it to be. Just like this, as sort of just a beginning stage. It'll get better with time, but again, it's gonna be time thing. There's gonna be a lot of noise. My voice might be, again, a little bit low, a little bit low energy, but yeah, it's the first time outing on this and talking about something I genuinely enjoy and love. Have a good time. Thank you for listening. This has been Devi Boy the Engineer, signing off.